Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, and happy Monday. I have not done any video since the pandemic. So getting back into it here. Hope everyone is doing fantastic and beautiful. I want to give a couple quick updates, short video here, launching my political campaign for Congress this month, beginning of March, if you haven't heard. And the first thing I want to do is say thank you to all of you who have reached out, all of those who I've messaged and responded, all of those who've already done donations and contributions. Immense thank you. Can't thank you enough. I was tentative, to say the least, at getting started and going down this path. Certainly, there's a lot of potential complications, and with how divisive everything's are in our current political atmosphere, that's one of the reasons why I both wanted to get in and also was wondering whether or not I'd be getting death threats right away, which I haven't. Certainly some negative comments, but overall, immense positive outreach and support, including a whole bunch of people who are on the other side of the aisle from myself. So thank you so much. I want to go over. I had a friend named Adam sent me a video this morning about some of the issues going on in our political climate right now, where we have overwhelming bipartisan thoughts and agreements. And so I wanted to bring a couple of these up because it's so easy to get into the negative and disagreements and arguments and throwing eggs at each other across the street when really we all live together here in the United States. For, of course, my United States friends and colleagues. One of it being, I think it's over 80% of respondents agree that China is a threat to some capacity, whether it be security or economics. That's one big thing going on. If you're not paying attention to the headlines, there's a lot going on between the US and China. The current TikTok situation, I think, is a symptom of what's going on there. And another tangent, one of the things I'm also looking at is, if you think about it, the majority of sitting congressmen right now are beyond retirement age. So if you think about that, the majority of people coming up with, proposing, and voting on the laws of technology within our society here have not been in the private sector since before personal computers were even a thing. And we are so far beyond personal computing with artificial intelligence, ChatGPT 4 coming out, which, by the way, I'm super surprised it had imaging. I thought that was going to be a long way off, but already having imaging. And so having people in office that have no clue about the realities of what's going on in the professional sector or the private sector, I think is a huge negative. And if you've seen any of the interviews of Congress interviewing the CEO of TikTok, that'll come out real quickly. Another thing that I noticed is in this video survey respondents within the US, different opinions, very strong bipartisan pro-police as well as pro-military, even further, or even more pro-military than pro-police, which was very surprising to me considering the recent back and forth in the media around police, especially in the last couple of years. You'd think that there'd be at best maybe 50% positive, but there was, I think, 67 or 63% were in favor or had a puck of police, and I think it was 67 for military. I can post that specific video link in the comment section here. But that's really good to see. And I think that makes a great point where what you see in the media and what's actually going on is it's not accurate. It's not accurate at all. Another one under that being that the view of the American flag is still seen as a symbol of freedom. Overwhelming positive support and view of the American flag. Again, based off what you see in the media over the last couple of years, you think people are seeing it as a hate symbol and they hate America and they hate the flag, and it's just not true on either side of the aisle. Another thing being immigration. I think it was 80-something% cited immigration as an issue. Now, absolutely, hands down, no doubt, we have differences in how we want to deal with the issue of immigration, but resoundingly, both sides of the aisle agree that there is an issue there that needs to be handled and dealt with, and some changes need to be made. And then here's my favorite, 76%, had to write it down specifically, 76% of Americans see themselves as at least somewhat patriotic, which is a huge, amazing stat for me. That means all the stuff we see going on in the media, all the negative, all the hate is a minority. It's not the overwhelming majority. And I think that bodes really well for us as a nation and a people to be able to come together and solve some of these problems. Other than that, I'm going to hop off here in a minute. Just want to say, again, huge thank you for all of those who've supported already. That means a lot. I've got hundreds of messages, text messages. I've got people taking snapshots of Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or LinkedIn, all the different platforms, sending me personal messages and thank yous. Really appreciate it. Only a month in, just getting started. I'm a political outsider, so I know all the help and support I can get. Some of the things I'm running on is reduce tax. I think through tax revision and improvement, we can overall reduce the tax burden. I'm also a proponent of small government, not large government. So the more efficient, the more effective, and the smaller government, federal, that we can have, the better. And then a pro Second Amendment. So anything drastically restricting, the use, carry of firearms, I'm very much against. Happy to talk about all and any of the issues. And actually, if you have any specific issues you want to discuss, whatever side of the aisle you are on, whatever questions you may have, whatever input or feedback, I would love to speak with you. And maybe if you're open to it, we can even sit down on a live, or this one's live, maybe do a pre-recorded so you're comfortable with it and discuss some of the issues, whichever side you're on, pro or against anything that's going on. I'd love to sit down and probably give, a taste of down-to-earth, real conversations about different polarized issues and show that, we really can at least discuss them civilly. We're not going to agree on everything, but let's have a conversation. If you are interested in donating, I will drop a link down with the donation link. I'm completely self-funded. So this is, again, I'm a political outsider looking to get into politics, represent my people, my country, yourselves here in the state of Illinois. It's a federal office, no matter where you're at. If you are a pro-Republican or open to supporting Republican, that's what I am. Please do donate. Every amount helps. Again, any questions that come up, please reach out. I'd love to talk to you. Thanks for joining. I'll be doing this again a lot more regularly, getting back into video. So any feedback, much appreciated. Have yourself a beautiful rest of your week. See you again soon. Thanks.